Hi, Jen. Okay, so I already pulled some cards for you. Again, I'm doing the Celtic spread. I think next time, if we do a reading for you next time, I think I'm going to do it a little bit different, but I kind of just, thought of it while I was already dealing these cards out. So I don't think it was meant for it this time, but, if we do a reading next time or again, I'm going to do a different layout. Okay. But for now, I'm doing the Celtic spread. I pulled out 3 cards out of my Oracle of the Radiant Sun deck, and then 3 cards out of my Tea Leaf deck, and then I did one rune for you. I'm gonna pull one of those cards out of my Lover's Oracle at the very end and see what we get. Um, so right now I'm just going to do clarifiers because I already laid these out. So I'm just doing clarifiers for all of these and then we'll go over them, okay? All right. Or maybe I'll just go over them as, I'm pulling out the clarifiers. Okay, so why is the Ten of Swords there in the situation position for John? What is going on here? John, what's happening here still? Okay. Alright, so the cards that you got, the first card that you got is the Ten of Swords. So basically, it's like you're done, or somebody that this reading is about, whoever this reading is about, so you or somebody else in your life, they're done with a certain situation. They've had enough. They're walking away. They can't do it anymore. Things are pretty much over. It's like, I can't. I've given up. Like, I've already worked and worked and worked and just, it's going nowhere. So I gotta go. It's sad. It's a sad situation because, endings are sometimes sad, or it can be a relief, you know. But every time you leave a certain situation, it leaves an opening for good things to come in, right? For new happiness. Or it could be like a huge weight off your shoulders because, like I said, it could be something that's necessary. Or just the end of some kind of like addictions. But I honestly think, even relationships or whatever can be addictive. But the reason for this leaving, or why somebody is walking away, is because this person is not being themselves, right? I'm pretty sure you've seen this card before. This card is about somebody not being their true selves, and therefore this person is fed up with that and they're done. They're walking away. Okay? That is in the situation position. The overlying energy out of the whole reading, or the one that's on top of this card, but it's really, I just said overlying. I guess it's like the underlying energy of the whole reading. You got the Four of Wands. That card is usually about like some kind of like celebration. Basically, like celebrating like something that you worked hard for, right? Something that you were trying to accomplish and you finally got there, you finally made it, you finally did it. But on the card it says, so much to celebrate, send gratitude to the divine and the angels for the peace and prosperity coming to you. Peace and contentment in your personal life. And it came with Archangel Gabriel. So Archangel Gabriel is all about speaking his truth, speaking his mind, like announcing it almost. Maybe the celebration is because of the ending of this situation and there's like some relief there. that it's going to be like, whew, we finally did it, you know, and you're going to want to like shout it from the roof, right? Finally broke free, you know, yay, I can finally like announce how I feel to the world, so to speak. Okay, moving on. Root of the situation, you got the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. Oh, it could be an earth sign. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay. Somebody that's very either good with their money or very materialistic. What this says on this card, it says that this person is compassionate, accomplished, charismatic, grounded. Could also be a time of great success, financial security and prosperity. The Midas touch, everything turning out beautifully. A supportive parent and spouse, a good person to work for. This is the root of the situation, but the clarifying card is Caught in the Runes, and you know what Caught in the Runes is. It's about the idea of feeling trapped or thinking that you're stuck or trapped, but you're not. So maybe you just think you're stuck, but you're not because, you know, or maybe this person thinks that they're stuck, but they're not because then there's this person here that is financially okay and can actually help out. So they won't feel stuck, right? Or burdened. I guess 2 cards. We'll keep them both. So the recent past, you got the Prince or Princess of Pentacles. It looks like she's like learning something new. There's a coin behind her, so you know this is about learning something new to make more money, or learning something different, or getting a new job, or something different to make more money. It says scholarly, cheerful, dependable, mischievous, time to get to work. An excellent opportunity represents itself. Happy news about your career, promotions, or scholarships in new areas study. And it fell out with Birth and Archangel Michael. So with Birth and Archangel Michael, with this is like new, something new. A new job, new promotion, new career, learning something new to make more money. This is all new, right? And this is like telling you that you followed your heart. Because this is in the recent past. So this is about you following what your heart is telling you, or like following your true path, right? Doing what it is that you're supposed to be doing. It's for something new, right? It is for something new. And speaking of new and newness, in the present situation, you got the Sun. So the Sun is yes to your question. It is, again, something new, prosperity, a new idea, a new thought, happiness. It says a time of great joy and success, brilliant epiphanies that lead to magical opportunities, plans that work out perfectly, and gratitude to the divine. Okay, can you clarify the Sun for me? Oh, wow. You got add some. So with add some, and then it's the number 22, so that breaks down to the number 4. Which is, let me see. Well, I know in like the angel numbers, that usually means that your like guides and everything are around you and you are on your proper path. that you are aligning with where you're supposed to be, that you've like made it to your goals, right? You've made it to your goals and you are so very guided by spirit. And the sun is light. The light, you're following the light that's within you to guide you to where it is that you're supposed to be at the present moment and time, right? You're making it. You're doing it. Moving along. Next card, you got renewal in the near future. This is in the near future position. This is called renewal, and in the regular tarot deck is called judgment. The judgment card, the renewal card, is basically renewal is what is. What is renewal? Starting over, right? Like wiping the slate clean so you can start anew. Renew. Oh, right? Starting over. Transition. Transformation. A change. You're going through a change, or you're going to be going through a change, right? It says reviewing the past with compassion and forgiveness. Time to head in a new direction. Clarity on your life purpose. In your heart, you know what to do. In your heart, you know what to do. Let's get a clarifier for that, Spirit. Show me why renewal is there in the future position, near future position for time. Too many. Why is renewal there in the near future position? Alright. Oh. Alright. So this is about the Queen of Roses. I think you said that this is Stephanie. I think you've said that before, that that's her, right? This is her. Or it could be someone new, but you know, I'm pretty sure you've said that this is her before. Maybe something new is going to start. Maybe you both will end up going in a new direction. Doing something new together. Doing something different. Heading in a new direction. What is that direction though? It's in the near future. Heading in a new direction. Together or separate? Like, I'm like, wait. But this is like, they're together. This is like a family unit. You know? So it makes me feel like it's like moving in a direction together. But I don't know. We'll see. Okay. Moving along. Maybe it'll come to me later. But moving along in the position of you and what's going on with you and how you're feeling about things. You're willing to compromise, right? You're willing to work with someone else about emotions and feelings and how you're feeling or how they're feeling. This card says falling in love or the reassurance of a romantic relationship, forgiveness, and the end of challenging times. Exchanging gifts. Don't give up on the people you love. Huh. So it's telling you to give them a chance, basically. Maybe you've had doubt, of course. I mean, there's been doubt. There's always doubt, right? Huh? Clarifying by the journey card. You're on a journey. You're on some type of journey. This is something that you're supposed to be doing. You are supposed to be compromising with someone on your feelings and emotions, because journey has a lot of water in it too. That's also about feelings and emotions, right? And it's heading towards the sun. Right? Heading towards the sun. moving along. I'm going to read the Queen of Roses at the end here, like when I'm done with this part of it, out of the little book, just so we can get a little more insight on this queen. I feel like it's a Gemini. I don't know if she's a Gemini, but maybe an air sign? I don't know. I think you've told me before, but I have a terrible memory. Anyway, moving on in the position of the energy around you and what's going on around you. So the energy that's going on around you is the Seven of Cups. Again, Cups holds like feelings and emotions, or like desires and wants and fantasies and all that stuff. So it's like, it's all there. But it's like, there's so much going on that it's like, it's very hard to focus. It could be, this energy could be around you, or it could be around other people, and that's why they're having a hard time focusing. And they're having a hard time maybe even like doing anything at all or moving forward, because there's just so much going on around them. It's like almost like it's like just chaotic, and it's confusing, and it's like I don't know, almost like they're frozen, because it's like they can't handle everything that's happening. This is too much. So this says, make a choice, stop procrastinating or over analyzing, get clarity on what you desire and move forward. Too many options or addictions. I need a clarifier for that, Spirit. Setting your course. Either you or they will be setting their course finally, because they're finally like, I need out of here. I need to look somewhere different or look somewhere else, because this is just too much. I can't handle all of this. I need to pull myself out of this. Right? Which they probably will, like, be moving forward and trying to pull themselves out of it. In the position of advice from Spirit, you got a Knight of Swords, which is another air sign, which is, you know, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But this could be about like new news coming towards you. Kind of want to see, because there's like there's a red cardinal in there, right? Red is usually like fire, passion, love, right? And it's almost like he's like chasing it. Says, the Knight of Air is a fast-moving energy, and all the tarot, yeah, because he's like charging on his horse. If the Knight of Water is a knight in shining armor, well, the Knight of Air is too, just cut from a different cloth. There are a lot of positive things to say about this knight, and a few chilling negative things to say as well. If you are this knight, then your intellect shines so bright that you make the Page of Air look, the Page of Air, which is the one before that, the Page or Princess of Air, you make that one look dim-witted. In fact, you are the Page of Air's hero. I'm like, do you got the Page of Air? No. I thought I saw it in here somewhere, but maybe you don't. No. Oh, you got Page of Coins. Okay. Anyway, so you're the Page of Air's hero. You're a knight on a quest, right? You're a knight on a quest. And if you choose a quest, you'll race in and assess it in 90 seconds. And then off you'll go to make a difference in the world. You're intellect, decisive, and crazy effective. When you take on a challenge, you really take on a challenge. You You desperately want to make a difference. Your intentions are pure, but sometimes your actions aren't for the faint of heart. The problem can be with this thing called planning, you don't do it. Granted, more often than not, your instincts are right and things turn out well. Oh, I'm sorry, I lost my place. But sometimes it's a disaster. And for that reason, the people you're attempting to help will try to get you to sit down and consider the options. Good luck to them. Because of this, sometimes you can come into people's lives, create all manner of havoc, and then just sort of disappear off on to the next quest. Words of awareness is slow down. At least try to make a plan. Don't be a know-it-all. Don't be argumentative. And wow, have you considered anger management therapy for that temper of yours? Wow, okay. For other people, it says brilliant, influential. This is like if there's other people that are around you that are like this. They are brilliant, influential, persuasive, forceful, driven, intellectual, speedy, resourceful, rebellious, competitive. Competitive in a good way, competitive in a bad way, frantical, confrontational, impulsive, obsessive, defensive, and angry. There's additional cards to this meeting too. It says shaking up the status quo, rushing where angels tread to fear, rebel without a cause, a champion fighting for justice, advocacy, sudden or unexpected changes. Oh, that's a good one. Letting the head rule the heart, and heroic behavior. So that's almost like giving me a feeling like you want to like charge, come in and be her hero. You know? On the actual card, it says decisive, focus, driven, defensive, events that move at great speed. Choose intellectual responses to challenges rather than emotional. Sudden or unexpected changes, and review your options carefully. Can I get a clarifier for the Knight of Swords, please, Spirit? Oh, that's too many. I just need one. Okay, so you got the Buddha prepares. So I feel like before you go charging to go be somebody's savior in the name of love or in the name of passion, take some time out and go within and do some introspection and ask yourself if this is the right thing to do at the moment, because it might not be the right time to go saving somebody. Sometimes people need to try to save themselves. You know what I mean? Because you can't always be there for people, right? It's like they have to be able to stand up for themselves and be able to save themselves if they have to. So go within, ask yourself if this is what I should do, if I should charge forward. Okay? Ask yourself if it's the right thing to do to go in and try to save somebody, you know, or if they should try to move on themselves and try to get out of it themselves and save themselves. The outcome card that you got is 8 of Cups. This card, again, is very much so, and it looks very similar to the 10 of Swords. They're both walking out a door and have their back to us, right? It's like they both, I'm like, I can't. This is like, this guy is like, oh my gosh, like, why did I even stay so long? Why did I wait so long to, like, walk away and leave? Almost like I'm the stupid one for staying. I should have just left then, right? Because this person wasn't being themselves. Should have just walked away then because this person wasn't being themselves. And now I'm just like, no, they're just like, I'm such an idiot. Ugh. Should have known, should have learned. This card says the need to move on, seeking more from life than what you are experiencing. A spiritual quest. Choosing to make big life changes. A change in priorities and leaving home. Can I get a clarifier for the Eight of Cups, please? Oh my God, they're just flying everywhere. Okay. So the card that fell out with it is called Two Worlds. So really, like, I don't know if you've seen this card before ever, but basically this card, the meaning of this card is like maybe in a past life this person, you or this person was very spiritual, like maybe even like a nun or a minister or a Buddhist or whatever, or they lived in a monastery or whatever. But in this world, like in this lifetime, they wanted to see what the secular world was about, wanted to know what it was like to fall in love and get married and all that stuff, right? So basically this card is like saying that it is okay to like integrate the two together in this lifetime. Like it's okay to bring in your spirituality into your day-to-day world. Like if you need something, it's okay to pray and to ask about it, or to talk to your higher self and seek the changes that you're looking for, right? Look for those and ask yourself, or they need to ask themselves, what do they get out of staying, right? If they're just gonna end up like not happy, because again, cups are about your emotions and your feelings, right? And there's a whole chest of them, and they all look empty, and it looks like he's just taking one with them, he or she. They're taking just one cup with them, and they're leaving. They're fed up. They're tired, they're done, they can't do it anymore. There's been so much loss, so much hurt, so much heartache. Can't do it. It's time that I find myself, or they find themselves. It's like they're saying, it's time. I find myself and discover what it is that I want, who it is that I am. Go on that spiritual quest to find out who it is that you are and what it is that you want. Either this is about you or the person in question, or if you're questioning a person, or if this reading is about anybody. Again, these cards are all connected. The near future cards and the outcome cards, they're all connected. So there is definitely some kind of like transition or like change going on that's like happening, or that's going to happen. Some type of movement. I want to read about her, the Queen of Roses, real quick. Okay, so it says, this is a card of a loving connection. A relationship with someone you know may deepen and become more meaningful, or someone new may appear. Be open to the connection. It may be a romantic one, or it might be that a friend, family member, or coworker is going to be helpful and valuable to you in some way. The Queen of Roses can represent you or a woman in your life stepping into the role of wife or mother at this time. It's a time for a loving energy to be voiced. This card upright sometimes shows a happy resolution to a difficulty with family, a friend, or a love relationship. The time for peaceful, loving connections is at hand, so open your heart to the expression of caring within and around you. All right. Yeah. I kind of feel like that might be talking about her. She might end up leaving, but you kind of have to like maybe just like let her do that on her own and try not to be the hero this time. Try to like step back a little bit and just see what happens and see what she does, you know? To see if she's actually going to do this and do this on her own and try to figure out who it is that she is and what it is that she wants, you know? Okay, so I'm going to read you these ones up here. So you got bluff, indecision, and flirtation. You may have gotten this one before, I'm not sure. Now I'm like, where's the book? Okay. Alright, so bluff is Jupiter and Gemini, and it's the number 3. There it is, Jupiter and Gemini. So bluff is about a situation in which one has to impress others with knowledge, discussions about business or legal affairs, and a lecture or talk to a group or society. And it like says bluff, so it's like almost like, and they're blindfolded, so it's almost like they're bluffing, or someone's bluffing. It's almost like someone's not telling the truth. That's kind of what this is saying to me. And they're like, it's like they're not telling the truth, or they're not seeing the truth of something. That's what that's like saying to me. So they're blindfolded, so it's almost like they're not seeing the truth. So it's like they're kind of like lying to themselves almost to like try to make themselves believe and make others believe that they're happy, but they're really not. Yeah, that's probably it. Then we got indecision here. I mean, I can read it to you, but I don't know. I'm feeling more, I don't know. Just feeling some things about the cards here. Where is it? Okay, so there is. The next one, I said indecision is the number 7, and it's Venus with Libra. So the event is a large social gathering, a wedding, a difficult decision to make, a business partner in the arts, an artist, lover. So indecision, I just feel like you or somebody around you is having a hard time making a decision about something, right? It's like they want to be happy, but it's like behind closed doors, they're just really sad. And maybe they cry when they're alone because they're not happy. But they are like trying to make everybody else think that they are happy, but they're just not. And then it's like time. There's a hourglass with wings, so it's almost like Spirit is saying time is of the essence here, right? Somebody's got to make a decision soon. And then you got flirtation, which is again Venus with Sagittarius. Yeah, I think. Yep, Venus with Sagittarius. Flirtation. A foreign lover, a holiday romance that blossoms, a marriage abroad, a lighthearted flirtation just for the adventure. So I just feel like if this is talking about Stephanie, I feel like she still flirts with you a lot because there's still that connection there. But it's like she likes the flirting. It makes her feel good. It makes her feel better than when she's alone or when she's with him. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, John. Okay, there it is. I was just trying to see the rune that you got. Looks like you got this rune called Constraint. It's like number 7, Constraint. So it's called Constraint, Necessity, and Pain. The necessity of learning to deal with severe constraint is a lesson of Nothiz. This rune represents the obstacle we create for ourselves as well as those we encounter in the world around us. Both can be equally difficult to handle. The role of this rune is to identify our shadow, our dark or repressed side, places where growth has been stunted, resulting in weaknesses that are often projected onto others. Don't take this world personally. This rune is saying, work with the shadow, examine what it is in your nature that attracts hardship or misfortune in your life. And then when you can look upon the rune of constraint with a smile, you will recognize the troubles, denials, setbacks of life as your teachers, guides, and allies. The need for restraint is unquestionable here. Drawing this rune indicates that there may well be holdups and reasons to reconsider your plans carefully. Clearly, there is work to be done on yourself. So, take it on with good humor and show perseverance. This is a time to pay off all debts, to restore, if not harmony, at least balance. So men restore, redress. When fishermen can't go to sea, they repair nets. Let the constraints of time serve you in writing your relationship to yourself. Be mindful that rectification must come before progress. And as always, consider the uses of adversity. And it just kind of like makes me go back, or just like made me think of this card. You know, it's like this is like kind of like holding back, or like a pause almost, to be like, whoa, wait a minute, before you go charging, take some time out and reconsider things, okay? And think about everything, right? Before you go charging ahead, or before you want to try to save somebody. They have to be responsible for themselves too. Okay. The next cards that we got here, we got Frying Pan, and on it says trouble or accusation. So there could be a little bit of trouble up ahead. It could get hot. Like, you know, this piece of meat could represent you or someone else. So you could be in the hot seat, or someone else could be in the hot seat. Someone else could be getting accused of something, or you could be getting accused of something, right? But just stay strong, okay? The next card that you got is called Fire. And it says strong emotion, passionate love or hate. I don't know if you've gotten this one before, but I feel like you have. But stick with that, okay? Even if there is any kind of trouble or any kind of accusations being thrown at you, or you throwing accusations at somebody else, or vice versa, stay strong, because, you know, I mean, just go with that passion inside, you know, for that. Follow love, basically. Let love be your guide, okay? Or hate. But I know you can't do that because you're a nice guy and you have a lot of love in you, okay? Just stay strong. I know you have a lot of strong emotions and a lot of strong feelings for her. Hold steadfast, okay? Just let things go how they go and how they flow, okay? Without too much interference on your part. Last card you got is 4-leaf clover. Great good fortune. So I feel like in the end, everything's going to work out. You just got to be patient and give it time, and try not to interfere too much, right? Okay. We need one more card for John. Spirit, can you give me one more card for John? Yeah, that's too many. We got 3 of them, but you know what? I'm just going to keep them and we'll read them and see what they have to say, because they're quick little cards anyways, you know? And they're very just straightforward. Okay, so the first card you got, that's so funny. You got twin flames. Your passion ignites. Twin flames. Your passion ignites. Wow. And then the next card you got, a secret admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. Secret admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they're letting on. I believe that. I believe that she thinks about you often. But she doesn't want to let you know that because she's married and she's in this marriage and she's kind of like a little bit tied down right now, right? And then you got playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together, and remember, love is the greatest healer. Okay? Love is the greatest healer. And it really goes right along with this too. This flirtation. That's so funny. These cards are all just like kind of like matching each other, right? Yeah, that's usually how it goes for you, John, right? Alright. Well, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope you got what you needed out of it. And again, I thank you so, so much. I truly appreciate you guys, and I appreciate you. And I hope you have a great day. I guess if you have any questions, you can always, text me and let me know. Actually, I would like to know if this turns out how it is, because I'm kind of like testing it right now, only because I'm like doing a lot of events right now. So, yeah, that would be great. If you can let me know that like this is like, yeah, pretty accurate to what's going on with you, or if it's resonating with you. Yeah, please let me know, okay? All right, John, I'll talk to you later. Thank you so much. I hope you have a great day. All right, bye-bye.